Well, it's basically a short life of Ronald Reagan, from birth to death, and focuses on two things, I think. One is how he moved from a pretty extreme New Deal liberal in his youth to the champion of conservatism in his later political career. And then the other thing is explaining how, even though his rhetoric was consistently conservative, he often was willing to compromise and even forget his principles sometimes when he wanted to get something done. So those, I think, are the two themes that come out in the book. Well, I think one thing is, there's the usual claim that people are more liberal when they're younger and they get conservative as they get older. Reagan is a perfect example of that. But it's not, I think, from any kind of process of becoming more mature and more sensible, as you might think, but just that the world he was living in and his experiences in his early days made him a New Deal supporter, and the experiences and the world he lived in later made him a conservative. So he was responding basically not, I think, to any internal shift of ideas, but a different reality on the outside. Well, with a short thing like this, where you've only got 185 pages, you can't really do much original research. So I read a lot of transcripts of oral history interviews, but for the most part, it's just looking at what's already been written about Reagan. There were a lot of people in his cabinet and the rest of his administration who wrote these tell-all books, about here's what really went on. There's a couple of volumes of his letters and his radio broadcasts and his presidential diary that were very useful. And then the rest of it was really looking at the relative handful of existing biographies of Reagan and seeing what did they say, what are the gaps they didn't cover, and then trying to fill in some of those gaps.
That's great. Awesome. Anything else you want to add? Anything quick? The quickest thing you can about why you would want people to read your Reagan book?
Because I have a big ego and I'd like as many people as possible to know about it. Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.